The day Messi lit up the field and kicked off his rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo was straight up legendary. The showdown between Barcelona and Manchester United went down on May 27, 2009 during the Champions League final. Barca, helmed by Pep Guardiola, boasted a squad for the ages with legends like Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta, Eto'o, Henry, and the young gun Messi, who was hungry to bag his first Ballon d'Or. Meanwhile, Manchester United, led by Ferguson, also rolled deep with aces like Van der Sar, Ferdinand, Giggs, Rooney, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who had snagged the world's best player award the previous year. It was a clash of titans, not to mention a personal face-off between Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The ref blew the whistle to start the game, and it was intense right out of the gate. Right off the bat, United went on the offensive with Anderson, who tried to school Touré by nutmegging him with a bold dribble. But before he could finish the play, Anderson was brought down by a foul from Touré. This foul near the box was bad news for Barcelona, because Cristiano Ronaldo, stepping up to take the free kick, is known for turning free kicks from that range into goals. The Portuguese star focused up and blasted a powerhouse kick with wicked precision towards the goal. However, Barca's goalie, Victor Valdés, was on his toes and managed to block the shot, though he couldn't hang on to the ball, which slipped from his hands. However, Barcelona's defense was quick to react and knock the ball out to avoid a rebound. At the start of the game, Cristiano Ronaldo looked super hungry for action. Around the 6-minute mark, the Portuguese superstar got the ball near midfield, pushed forward a bit, and decided to take a long-range shot. Even though he blasted it with his right foot, the accuracy wasn't spot on, and the ball went straight out of play. Shortly after, United was back on the attack with a team play down the right, ending with Cristiano Ronaldo getting the ball inside the box. With the ball at his feet, Ronaldo didn't hesitate and fired a shot towards the goal. However, the accuracy of the shot wasn't quite there, and the ball whisked past the post before going out of play. But Barcelona also had top players like Samuel Eto'o. At the 9-minute mark, Barca kicked off an organized attack with Xavi skillfully advancing the ball, then making a pinpoint pass to Eto'o, who was well positioned inside the area. With the ball at his feet, the talented Cameroonian star used all his technical skills to masterfully dribble past the defenders and unleashed a strong, decisive shot towards the goal, nailing the ball straight into the back of the net. That goal by Eto'o, nailed during Barcelona's first effective attack, gave the Catalan team a massive edge as they kicked off the game, leading the scoreboard, instantly piling pressure on the opposing side. This goal seems to have really shaken up the United players, so much so that right after the game restarted at the 10-minute mark, there was an awkward blunder with a back pass to Van der Sar, which ended up going out of play. Cristiano Ronaldo, on his part, was still fired up to score. At the 15-minute mark, Manchester United launched a counterattack with a long pass headed for Ronaldo in the offensive zone. The Portuguese ace controlled the ball and tried to dribble past Piqué, who, unable to keep up with his pace, decided to stop Ronaldo with a foul near the box. For this infraction, Piqué was slapped with a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo and Giggs lined up to take the free kick. As soon as the ref gave the signal, it was Giggs who took the shot. However, the ball was hit with too much power and ended up soaring over the crossbar. Now it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. Around the 18-minute mark, Barcelona set up an attack with Eto'o on the right, who passed the ball back to Messi. With the ball, the talented Argentine ace opted for a solo move, driving towards the center and firing a powerful shot from outside the box. However, the shot skimmed just over the crossbar and went out of play. Right after, United took back the attack with Cristiano Ronaldo getting the ball up front, dribbling past an opponent, and making space to fire a low left-footed shot towards the goal. But the shot lacked the needed precision, and the ball went out of play. At the 25-minute mark, it was Barcelona's turn to attack again, with Iniesta advancing with the ball until he was stopped by a foul near the area. Xavi positioned himself for the free kick and took a powerful shot. Although the shot was close to the crossbar, it ended up going out, sailing over the line. The game continued, and the marking on Messi was intense. A prime example occurred at the 27-minute mark when he received the ball on the attack and tried to move forward, but was quickly surrounded by 3 United defenders, who stopped his progress with a foul. At the 36-minute mark, United intercepted an opponent's pass and quickly launched a counterattack, with Cristiano Ronaldo receiving the ball on the left wing and charging towards the goal. The Portuguese star used his remarkable speed to dribble past 2 opponents. However, facing a third, he got boxed in and ended up losing possession. Shortly after, Barcelona went back on the attack with Messi trying a lobbed pass to Henry in the box. But before the ball could reach Henry, United's defender Ferdinand elegantly intercepted the pass using his heel. Near the end of the first half, at the 44-minute mark, Messi again troubled the opposing defense by taking the ball on the left flank and going on the offensive, dribbling past several opponents along the way. Upon entering the box, the Argentine tried to cross it to Henry in the middle, but the opposing goalkeeper was alert and intercepted the pass. The second half started even more intensely. Right at the 48-minute mark, Barcelona set up an effective attack with Xavi, delivering an excellent through pass to Henry on the left wing. The French striker moved into the box, showcased his technical skill with an impressive dribble past an opposing defender, and shot towards the goal. However, United's goalie Van der Sar was well positioned and made a great save, deflecting the ball out. Around the 51-minute mark, Barcelona struck again with Iniesta, receiving the ball and making a beeline for the goal, dribbling past several United players until he was surrounded and fouled near the box. The foul at that distance, so close to the goal, could pose a major threat to United, especially with Xavi and Messi lined up to take the shot. As soon as the ref gave the go-ahead, Xavi blasted a strong goal-directed shot. However, the chance to increase Barcelona's lead was thwarted as the ball hit the post. A stroke of luck for United. At the 55-minute mark, it was United's turn to attack with Rooney sending a cross into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo and Park, who were well-placed, tried to connect with the ball to finish. However, the pass was too strong and went straight out the side of the field. Minutes later, United tried to push forward again, with Carrick sending a long pass to Cristiano Ronaldo up front. The Portuguese star hustled to reach the ball, but as he ran, the ref called offside, nullifying the play. Around the 60-minute mark, United set up another attack with Cristiano Ronaldo initiating a move on the left. He then switched play, passing the ball to Carrick in the middle, who quickly tried to send a pass to Rooney in the box. However, the pass was overly strong and the English striker couldn't reach the ball. Now was the moment for Messi to shine again in the game. At the 69-minute mark, Barcelona launched an attack with Xavi whipping a cross into the area. Messi, well-positioned and unmarked, used his agility to compensate for his height of just 5'7", leaping high to head the ball with pinpoint accuracy. He directed the header into the back of the net, leaving the opposing goalie no chance to save it. This spectacular goal by Messi, Barcelona's second of the match, sent the Catalan crowd into ecstasy as they saw their team widen the lead, inching closer to clinching the Champions League. At that moment, the joy was clear on the face of the young Messi, just 21 years old. He knew he was getting closer to being crowned the best player in the world. On the other side, Cristiano Ronaldo was not ready to accept defeat so easily. At the 71-minute mark, United mounted an offensive with Giggs pushing forward and orchestrating a play, passing the ball to a teammate on the right and positioning himself in the middle to receive the return pass. Getting the ball back, Giggs tried to finish on goal, but Barcelona's defense was alert and blocked his shot. The rebound, however, landed at the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, who was well positioned. But goalkeeper Victor Valdez was also on his toes and advanced to block Ronaldo's shot, saving Barcelona. It looks like the Portuguese star got ticked off, and just a few minutes later, he committed a foul against Puyol in United's defensive area, sliding into a tackle on him. Xavi was in charge of the free kick, delivering a precise cross into the area. Puyol positioned himself cleverly and headed the ball powerfully towards the goal. However, Van der Sar pulled off a spectacular save, keeping United's goal safe. At the 77-minute mark, United tried to set up an attack with a long pass aimed at Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing. As he sprinted to reach the ball, Ronaldo and Puyol collided again, resulting in the ball going out of play. Due to Ronaldo's aggressiveness and his foul record during the game, the ref decided to hand the Portuguese player a yellow card. Right after, Barcelona resumed the attack, with Xavi receiving a pass near the area. He moved forward, creating space among the opposing markers and shot towards the goal. However, United's goalie was alert and made a good save. At the 82-minute mark, Barcelona kicked off a counterattack with Messi grabbing the ball midfield and darting towards the offense, but got cut off by a foul from the opposing players. As the game neared its close at the 90th minute, Barcelona whipped up some serious drama for the other team's defense. Iniesta snagged a pass from United's keeper right near the defensive zone and swiftly flicked it to Messi in the box. However, a United defender stepped up, intercepted the pass just in the nick of time, and cleared the threat. Then the ref blew the whistle to end the game, and both Barcelona's players and fans went wild celebrating. Messi totally owned the game, nailing a clutch goal in the final and leading his squad to nab the Champions League title against Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United. This victory was a game-changer for Messi, majorly boosting his claim to his first Ballon d'Or and toppling Cristiano Ronaldo, the previous title holder. The day Messi scored a hat-trick in a major game, totally wrecking Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, was lit. This face-off between Barcelona and Manchester City went down on October 19, 2016 at Camp Nou during the Champions League group stage. Manchester City, helmed by Pep Guardiola, was stacked with ace players like Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, and David Silva. Barcelona, with Luis Enrique as the coach, was loaded with some of the world's top players like Suarez, Neymar, and the main star Messi, who together made up the legendary MSN trio. This game was a rare chance for Messi to go head-to-head with his former coach, Pep Guardiola. The ref kicked off the game, and it started off intense. Right from the jump, Barcelona pushed forward with Neymar, who, after juking a defender, tried to pass into the box but couldn't find his mates in good spots to receive it. 15 minutes in, Iniesta, Barcelona's midfielder, pulled off a slick heel pass to a teammate. But the momentum got messed up by a botched pass from Suarez right after. Then it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. Around the 16-minute mark, the Argentine superstar launched an attack and, getting close to the box, played a 1-2 with Iniesta, who fed it back to him inside the area. Using his insane skills and tons of experience, Messi dribbled past the opposing goalie and bagged his first goal of the match, scoring the lead for Barcelona. This early goal pumped up the Barca fans big time and showed Messi was on fire that day. 20 minutes into the game, the Argentine wizard challenged the opposing defense again, snagging the ball in the attack and pulling off a bold dribble, nutmegging a defender, then flicking a pass to Neymar, who was chilling on the left side. Neymar tried to loop it back to Messi in the center, but this time, Manchester City's defense was on point and managed to intercept the pass, sending the ball out of play. 30 minutes in, Barcelona went for an attack with a long pass to Neymar in the box. But before the Brazilian could get a handle on the ball, Manchester City's keeper stepped up to grab it, shutting down the play. Soon after, Barcelona scored a free kick in the offensive zone, and Messi took the shot, sending a cross into the area. Rakitic, in a solid spot, headed the ball toward the goal. However, the aim wasn't on point, and the ball ended up going out. Up to that moment, Manchester City hadn't pulled off any risky plays, leaving Pep Guardiola looking pretty ticked off. But that changed around the 36th minute when City started to play with David Silva, getting the ball in the attack and passing it to Nolito in the box. Nolito, without a second thought, blasted the ball toward the goal. But Barcelona's keeper was ready and made a solid save. Right after, Manchester City came close to scoring again with Gundogan, who took the ball on the attack and moved toward Barcelona's box, weaving through defenders along the way. Reaching the penalty area, he launched a shot aiming for the goal. But Barcelona's keeper was on his game and pulled off an impressive save, keeping City from tying the game. Close to the end of the first half, Manchester City got a free kick near the opposing box. David Silva took the shot, whipping across into the area. Stones, positioned strategically, managed to get a header off that nearly resulted in a goal, skimming just past Barcelona's post and going out of play. Then, in stoppage time, Barcelona hit back with Messi receiving the ball in the attack and passing to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan striker took the pass and quickly fired a shot toward the goal. But Manchester City's keeper made a spectacular save, barely keeping Barcelona from extending their lead. In the last play before the break, City launched an attack from the right flank with Sterling, who tried to send a cross into the box. But the ball got intercepted by a Barcelona defender, accidentally hitting his hand, which should have been a penalty. However, the ref didn't catch the foul, so no penalty was called. The second half kicked off even more intense. Right in the first minute, City pushed forward with De Bruyne, getting the ball on the right offensive side and trying a cross into the box. But before any teammate could get on the end of it, a Barcelona defender managed to intercept and clear the ball. De Bruyne looked fired up to make a difference in the game. Right after, the Belgian player got another pass on the right offensive side, and this time he went for a shot on goal. But the Barcelona keeper was on point and pulled off a solid save. 50 minutes into the game, Barcelona won a corner, and Neymar was on it, sending a cross into the area. Barca's defender, Umtiti, leaped higher than the rest and headed the ball, which flew close to the goal but ended up going out of play. A few minutes later, there was a controversial moment in the game. Manchester City's keeper came out of the box to collect the ball and, attempting a pass, got intercepted by Suarez. The Uruguayan player, noticing the keeper was far from his goal, tried to score with a lob shot. To prevent the goal, City's keeper chose to use his hands to block the shot outside the box. Clearly a no-go move. As a result of this infraction, the ref showed him a red card, sending him off the game. The foul committed by the keeper near the box turned into a free kick opportunity for Barcelona, with Messi stepping up to take it. With the main keeper out, this situation was especially dicey for Manchester City, given Messi's known skill at turning free kicks from such distances into goals. Messi went for a powerful shot, but he put way too much sauce on it, sending the ball flying way over the bar and straight out of bounds. At the 59-minute mark, Barcelona was on the move, with Rakitic passing the ball to Suarez, who pushed into the box and aimed for a finish, but a Manchester City defender stepped in, blocking Suarez's shot. And then the keeper snagged the ball. Now it was time for Messi to step back into the spotlight. Less than a minute later, Barcelona intercepted an opponent's pass in the defensive zone and quickly set up a counter, with Messi getting the ball near the area. The skilled Argentine player made space with ease and fired a shot right into the corner, bagging his second goal of the game and boosting Barcelona's lead. At this point, Pep Guardiola's frustration was obvious. And making things worse for City, Messi seemed far from satisfied with the current score, showing a clear hunger to widen the gap even more. 63 minutes into the game, Manchester City snatched the ball from their opponent and quickly launched a counter, with De Bruyne getting a sharp forward pass. The Belgian midfielder sped up to take control and, breaking into the area, unleashed a strong shot towards goal. But the Barcelona keeper was on point and pulled off an effective save, thus preventing a City goal. Right after, Barcelona hit back with a counter, where Neymar sent a long targeted pass to Suarez up front. However, before the Uruguayan striker could get a grip on the ball, a Manchester City defender slid in, fouling Suarez and halting the play's progress. Now, it was Messi's turn to steal the show again. In the 68th minute, Suarez picked off a poorly calculated pass from Manchester City near the defensive area, landing in a prime spot face-to-face with the opposing goalie. Choosing not to shoot directly, the Uruguayan forward decided to dish the ball to Messi, who, without skipping a beat, fired off a first-time shot, nailing it into the goal. Messi's third goal of the game had the fans going wild, hyping up their team's stellar performance and highlighting Barcelona's dominance in the match. Meanwhile, coach Pep Guardiola was probably feeling the sting of not having a player like Messi on his side. A few minutes later, Manchester City looked for a comeback with Sterling, who kicked off a solo run, dribbling past defenders but ended up getting fouled near the box. Kolarov, City's number 11, stepped up for the kick and launched a strong and accurate shot. But the Barcelona keeper once again came through with an excellent save, keeping the goal safe. Around the 73rd minute, Manchester City mounted another attack, with Sterling getting the ball and pushing toward the opponent's goal. But before he could make a move, Mathieu, Barcelona's defender, slid in with a tackle, cutting off the play. For that foul, Mathieu was shown his second yellow card of the match, leading to a red card and his ejection from the game. Now it was Neymar's turn to shine in the match. In the 81st minute, the Brazilian player got the ball in the attack and pulled off a set play, passing the ball and moving to catch a cross in the area. Neymar then caught the cross and shot first time, but Manchester City's keeper made an outstanding save, stopping Barcelona from extending their lead. Now it was time for Messi to light up the game again. Around the 85th minute, Barcelona set up an attack, with Neymar feeding the ball to Messi up front. Getting the pass, the Argentine decided to go for a solo play, breaking into the box and weaving through several players until he was taken down by a slide tackle inside the area. Without hesitation, the ref instantly called a penalty for Barcelona. Neymar was tapped to take the penalty kick. The Brazilian player lined up for the shot, but his attempt wasn't top-notch, letting the keeper make an easy save. Neymar's frustration after missing the penalty was super obvious on his face. This sparked in the Brazilian star a strong desire for redemption. As the game was nearing its end, around the 44th minute, Barcelona launched an attack with Messi passing the ball to Neymar near the box. The Brazilian ace then chose to go solo, dodging the defenders in an impressive manner and finishing with a precise shot that sent the ball to the back of the net, boosting Barcelona's lead. This epic goal by Neymar showed that under pressure, he can pull off extraordinary feats. Barcelona fans undoubtedly shook off Neymar's missed penalty and went wild, celebrating the significant victory their team was clinching. A few minutes passed, and the ref signaled the end of the game. Messi shined as the main star of the match, scoring 3 spectacular goals against Manchester City, led by his former coach Pep Guardiola, who left the field that day feeling totally humbled. The day Messi totally owned it on the pitch, schooling both Lewandowski and Pep Guardiola in a crucial match, was straight up epic. This face-off between Barcelona and Bayern München went down on May 6, 2015 at Camp Nou during the Champions League semifinals. Barca, coached by Luis Enrique, rocked a solid squad with legends like Xavi, Iniesta, Piqué, and Busquets, not to mention the killer forward trio of Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. On the flip side, Bayern, led by Pep Guardiola, also had a stacked lineup with stars like Müller, Boateng, Xabi Alonso, Schweinsteiger, and their main man, Robert Lewandowski. It was a fierce clash between two powerhouse teams, and the perfect stage for Messi to shine and maybe even snag his 5th Ballon d'Or. The ref kicked things off and the game started with a bang. Just 3 minutes in, Barcelona made the first move with Messi linking up with Rakitic, who tried to whip in a cross, but the opposition's defense managed to clear the danger. On the rebound, Dani Alves grabbed the ball and flicked a pass towards Suarez in the box. As the Uruguayan striker dashed for the ball, he got clipped by a defender and hit the deck in the box. Suarez called for a penalty, but the ref wasn't having it and let play continue. Moments later, Barcelona got the ball back and Rakitic turned heads with a slick nutmeg on Schweinsteiger. That move had the Barca fans yelling "Olé," celebrating the skill on display. But Messi was itching to show off his dribbling chops too. At 6 minutes in, the Argentine superstar got the ball on the right flank, quickly surrounded by a bunch of opposing players. But thanks to his sick technical skills, he managed to dribble past them all and pass the ball to his teammates, kicking off an attack. Unfortunately, the play didn't really make a dent in the game. Around the 11-minute mark, Barcelona whipped up a killer chance when Messi, with some smooth moves, headed a perfect pass to Suarez, who quickly found himself one-on-one with the keeper. However, Suarez's shot, though powerful, lacked the precision needed and ended up being saved by Bayern's goalie Neuer, who stretched all out to make a stellar save and keep Barca from scoring. Soon after, Barcelona was on the attack again with Suarez receiving the ball on the right, inside the box, and sending it to the middle where Neymar was perfectly positioned. The Brazilian striker went for a diving effort, trying to poke the ball into the net. But the Bayern goalie was on point again, pulling off another fantastic save to deny Barcelona a goal. Now it was Lewandowski's turn to step into the spotlight. At the 17-minute mark, the Polish striker started a set play, passing the ball to Müller while making his way into the box, hoping to get it back. But when Lewandowski got the return pass, he couldn't get set in time for a clean shot. As a result, he mishit the ball, which ended up rolling out of play. By the 20-minute mark, Barcelona was pressing the opposition's defense again, with Messi pushing forward with the ball. He dribbled past several defenders as he broke into their area. Once there, the Argentine wizard found just enough room to take a shot at goal. However, Messi's shot wasn't on point, and it ended up going out of play. Right after that, Bayern tried to set up an attack with Müller, who got taken down with a foul near the box. Xabi Alonso stepped up for the free kick, opting for a cross into the area. However, he put too much power into it, causing the ball to fly across the box and out of play. At the 25-minute mark, Barcelona launched a quick counterattack with Jordi Alba receiving a long pass on the right. He tried to send a cross into the box, aiming for Messi or Neymar, who were well positioned. But before either could get on the end of the pass, a Bayern defender intercepted the ball and cleared it out. Following that, the corner kick was taken with a cross into the area. Suarez, well positioned, leaped higher than his opponents to head the ball towards goal. However, the accuracy of his header wasn't spot on, and the ball sailed over the crossbar. Around the 29th minute, it was Bayern's turn to make a move with Thiago taking the ball forward, creating space between the defenders and firing a shot from outside the box. But his shot's accuracy was off, sending the ball out of play. On the other side, Messi was trying to make his mark, but faced intense marking. At the 34th minute, the Argentine ace got the ball in attack and attempted to advance by dribbling past several players. However, he was taken down by a foul committed by Xabi Alonso, who received a yellow card for the infraction. The foul, 28 meters from the goal, could pose a real threat to Bayern since Messi, who was set to take the shot, is known for his knack in these situations. The Argentine maestro focused and fired a well-aimed kick towards the goal. However, Bayern's keeper Neuer was on his toes and managed to position himself well to make a solid save. As the clock ticked towards the 39th minute, Barcelona orchestrated a team attack that ended with Iniesta lofting a beautiful pass to Daniel Alves in the box. Alves controlled the ball on his chest and fired at the goal. But once again, Bayern's keeper pulled off a top-notch save. The second half kicked off with even more intensity. Within the first few seconds after play resumed, Bayern mounted an attack with Lewandowski receiving the ball up front. But he was stopped by a foul from Daniel Alves near the box, earning the Barcelona player a yellow card. Given the foul's proximity to the box, there was a substantial risk of a goal. Xabi Alonso stepped up to take the free kick and went for a strong shot. But Barcelona's wall blocked the attempt, and the ball went out of play. Now, it was time for Messi to make his mark again. At the 55th minute, Barcelona tried to initiate a quick counterattack with Messi driving the field with the ball until he was fouled by Bernat, who was booked with a yellow card. Right after, the Argentine star attacked again with a set play, passing to Neymar, who flicked it back to him, setting up for a powerful and accurate shot towards the goal. However, Bayern's keeper was alert and managed to make the save. At the 60-minute mark, Barcelona ramped up the pressure on the opposing defense when Messi delivered a sweet through pass to Neymar up front. However, Bayern's keeper was alert and came out of his goal to intercept the pass, nixing the threat. Soon after, Messi regained possession for Barcelona near the opposing defense and kicked off a counterattack, with Rakitic passing the ball to Neymar inside the box. With the ball at his feet, the Brazilian ace created space among the defenders to fire a shot at goal, but he put too much power into it, causing the ball to soar high and miss the target. Around the 66th minute, Bayern tried to mount an attack, which was halted when Piqué committed a rough foul on Lewandowski near the box, earning himself a yellow card. Xabi Alonso stepped up for his third free kick of the game, sending a cross into the box. However, the cross was intercepted by Barcelona's defense, which cleared the danger. The game was intense, but Messi's presence gave Barcelona a significant edge. And that's exactly what played out at the 76th minute when Daniel Alves skillfully regained possession for Barcelona in the opposing defensive territory and launched a swift counterattack, passing the ball to Messi near the box. With the ball under control, the Argentine star, showcasing his refined technique, unleashed a powerful and extremely precise shot with his left foot, aiming straight for the lower corner of the goal, leaving the opposing keeper with no chance to save it. This stunning goal from Messi electrified the atmosphere at Camp Nou, sending the stadium into a frenzy. The Barcelona fans celebrated wildly, praising the Argentine star for his incredible ability to change the course of the game and shine in critical moments. But Messi wasn't satisfied with just one goal. He wanted more. With the clock hitting around 80 minutes, Barcelona set up another sharp attack, with Messi receiving a crucial pass in the offensive field and boldly moving towards the opposing goal. As he entered the box with determination, he pulled off a slick body feint, skillfully fooling the defender who ended up on the turf. Then, Messi, with flawless game vision, finished with an elegant chip shot, cleverly overcoming the Bayern Munich goalkeeper and precisely placing the ball into the back of the net. This second goal by Messi was simply incredible, sparking a burst of joy and widespread euphoria among the Barcelona players and fans, who celebrated the phenomenal spectacle they had just witnessed. In this glorious moment, the Argentine star once again showcased his extraordinary football skills, reaffirming why he deserved to be recognized again as the best player in the world, standing out not just as a talented player, but as a true icon of the sport. At the 83rd minute, Barcelona intercepted an opposing pass and initiated a counterattack, with Neymar racing down the field with the ball and passing to Suarez in the attack. Upon reaching the box, the Uruguayan striker fired a shot toward the goal, but he overdid the power, sending the ball high and out of play. Neymar, who had been quiet up until then, also wanted to leave his mark on the match. And that's exactly what happened when, in the first 3 minutes of extra time, Messi, demonstrating his exceptional game vision, made an excellent pass to Neymar in the attack. The Brazilian ace, bursting with speed, raced towards the opposing goal. Bursting into the box with determination, Neymar came face-to-face with the Bayern goalie. Keeping cool and precise, he didn't miss his shot, sliding the ball past the keeper and into the net with finesse. This third goal for Barcelona in the match not only widened their lead, but also sealed the Catalan team's victory on that thrilling night. The frustration of the opposing coach, Pep Guardiola, was visibly clear, evident from his gloomy expression as he watched his team suffer a bitter defeat against a formidable opponent. The referee blew the final whistle with Messi being the star of the show, netting 2 stunning goals in the game and showing his rivals who's boss. That same year, Barcelona clinched the Champions League thanks to the stellar performance of the Argentine star, who was recognized for the 5th time as the world's best football player by FIFA.